massive has just hit the fan! The U.S. Department of Justice has just dropped a nuclear-grade bombshell, declassifying over 3 million pages of the Jeffrey Epstein files, including 180,000 photos and 2,000 videos. This list serves as a black mirror, reflecting the true face of the establishment. On one side, we have the economic pope controlling the global money printer. On the other, a tech maniac vowing to colonize Mars. A mega billionaire packaged as a global philanthropic icon, and 3 former U.S. presidents. The sheer length of the list is skin-crawling. Trump, Clinton, Bush Sr., and even the president of Harvard, the current mayor of New York, and multiple cabinet secretaries. These elite gentlemen, who spend their days preaching democracy, the rule of law, and human rights to the world, have been stripped bare in the wake of this sex trafficking storm. If the contents of these files are accurate, the so-called upper class in America has long since abandoned its humanity. While previous leaks were bizarre, these new details play out like a real-life horror film. Most bone-chilling are the allegations of sacrifice and cannibalism. Back in 2009, when model Gabriella Rick, Simonis was screaming in the streets about elites murdering and eating people. She was dismissed as a lunatic and locked away in a psychiatric ward. But the 2026 declassified files confirm her story was no delusion. Victims describe witnessing politicians torturing and sacrificing infants, then consuming their flesh. With allegations that even figures at the presidential level were involved, this level of depravity has utterly shattered the public psychological defenses. Even the untouchables, Haven, to escape the fallout. Bill Gates is not only tied to sordid affairs, but is alleged to have contracted a disease and passed it to his wife. He was reportedly so desperate that he turned to Epstein for a discreet supply of antibiotics. A total collapse of his global savior persona. Meanwhile, Elon Musk's eagerness to penetrate this inner circle is laid bare, with files suggesting a 2013 transaction involving 3 girls and their passports, brokered by Epstein. Why did these powerful figures become more involved with Epstein after his 2008 conviction? Because little St. James wasn't just a den of vice. It was a pledge of allegiance to the core of the American power structure. In the upper echelons of the elite, money and technology aren't enough. You need a shared, filthy secret to bind everyone together. By participating in the most unforgivable acts, these individuals became allies locked in mutual blackmail and absolute trust. When Musk inquired about the wildest party nights, he was just looking for a good time. He was seeking a ticket to the ultimate inner sanctum of power. This finally explains the most haunting question of all. Why did Jeffrey Epstein have to die in a high-security prison? The official verdict was suicide, but the world knows better. He was a living power broker and a human database of blackmail. He held more than just tapes. He held the blueprints for top-tier power brokering, quid pro quo deals, and political transactions. Had he lived to testify, the resulting political tsunami would have been enough to bring down the entire establishment of both parties. Some secrets, it seems, must be buried forever. The release of these documents has been nothing but a cynical performance. The DOJ heavily redacted key information, while the power players either issue blanket denials or give the cold shoulder. Some even have the audacity to claim the moral high ground. This level of arrogance makes one thing clear. They don't fear the law because they are the ones who broke the rules to begin with.